forgot that when I'm using my camera, the front microphone doesn't work, so everything I just recorded has no sound. Wow, this trip has a theme. Okay, I realize this isn't the best of lighting, but there's horses in the background, so I think that'll compensate for something. If Murphy's trip were to ever prepare a trip, this would be it. We had so many things go wrong yesterday. It was insane. So we drove out here in a courtesy car. We were about an hour away when the car started overheating. We had to pull off to the side of the freeway, and it was just kind of scary, but at that moment, like, we still didn't realize the severity of it. We ultimately called AAA, and we also called the roadside assistance that was on the side of the car. They had a sticker there. So I'm talking to the roadside assistance people. They just say, so we have to pick up the car and tow it to the nearest dealership, and you guys need to figure out your own ride. That was basically what it came down to. We called the dealership that they were going to take it to, and we told them the situation. They basically said, we don't have a loaner car to give you, so we can't really help you. In between all this, we'd also called AAA. The AAA guy came by, and he basically said the radiator was shot. So we were stranded at this point. Ended up calling the dealership. Ultimately, the solution that they came up with was for us to Uber to our house here for the rest of the the rest of the distance, and they would reimburse us. And then they're gonna have a car sent out to us this morning. But we were at that gas station for like 3 hours. We finally, found a little restaurant in the corner that we went to go wait at, because we had to wait for the car to get towed before we can call the Uber. And the thing is, the first tow truck ended up canceling on us without even letting us know. So when I called to get status, because it had been so long, they're like, oh, it shows here that it was already discharged and canceled. Didn't anyone call you? It was ridiculous. So they ended up having to set up a new tow truck. So at that point, we kind of just unloaded the car, like all of our stuff. We had brought games, we had our suitcases, everything, just made a pile of it. Took it to that restaurant that we were sitting outside of, and just waited for the tow truck to get here. He did get there pretty quickly, thankfully, and he was a really nice guy. But then the next struggle was finding a Lyft or Uber out in the middle of nowhere. We got really lucky. This really, really nice man was traveling from San Diego to Palm Springs to visit his brother, happened to turn on his Uber, and happened to be driving right by the exit where we were. And it was honestly just so lucky, and he was the nicest guy. He brought us out here. We'll have to figure out the reimbursement situation, because that was like a $300 Uber ride. We were still an hour away, and now we're in the middle of nowhere. We're hoping they can get the car to us early, because we have our hike planned this afternoon, and we have no food, because we had this whole plan of getting to Palm Springs early and going to a brewery, having lunch, picking up food at Trader Joe's to bring to the house, and we didn't get a chance to do any of that because we never planned for this disaster. But anyway, oh, rabbit, big rabbit. I like it here. That's the redeeming thing. We have a car! Yay! back from the goat hike.
Greetings.
And it was so much fun.
Yeah.
A lot more people than we expected. So we were a little nervous, or at least I was a little bit nervous in the beginning. But everyone kept their masks on. We were outdoors. We kept our distance, and it was a really fun group. Ended up being a lot of fun. So scenic. The goats are so
Super
much
great.
fun. They're so much fun.
They're funny.
So now we're just gonna get changed and head out for dinner, and then end the night at the hot tub.
Yep. Good times.
I can go with them.